Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Thanks to you for pointing out Escape to the Chateau. We're just working on the Zoom link right now to catch up.
Escape to the Chateau is one of my favourite ever shows. Dick and Angel took over a chateau in France, renovated in the most quirky, fascinating, interesting way, and they're going to come to Australia to do a stage show to tell us all about it.
And
are they there? Are they there? Hello?
It's Jonesy and Amanda. I'm Amanda. That's Jonesy.
Well, that's right.
No.
Look, we're so excited.
Hi, you two.
Hello.
I'm Angel. This is Dick.
I am one of those people that sounds like a tool when I say this, but I watched from the very first episode.
Are you on the ground floor?
I was on the ground floor, and now when people talk about you, I go, oh, obviously. I know. So exciting to talk to you in the flesh. Can I ask you how you felt that when you first put the key in the door of the chateau, did you have any concept at all of how your lives would change?
No.
You're
going to disagree with me, aren't
yes.
you?
I think because, you know what? We put the key in the door after a 4.5-hour drive. And we knew that when we put that key in, before we even looked inside, Angela wanted to make the offer. And I made her look in the door before she was allowed to negotiate and buy the place. But we knew from that moment on, we had found where we were.
Yeah, I think that's probably right when we found it, opposed to, you know, when we got the key, because that moment we had searched for 4 years for the right place, and we had a few options that were nearly right but not quite right. You know how it is. And when Chateau de la Motte come up, we just knew that was the one. And I think that's the moment that that our world's changed.
I get goosebumps just thinking about all of this, and I know that many people now are trying to live the same dream, but all the planets aligned with your skill sets to make this work for you. Your history from obviously an engineer, chef Dick, working with the army, obviously highly qualified, and your incredible creativity, Angel. Not everyone can master it like you.
Yeah, that is sweet, Amanda. But we talk about the fact that the planets did align, because you can't write a story about, I was born in Burma in the 50s. Angela was born in Essex in England in the 70s. We end up finding each other, marrying and living in a chateau. That doesn't make any sense. No. So there has to be some sort of alignment takes place to do that. And all our skills that we've picked up through our careers all sort of came together when we met. And so it's a lot of things line up. But that's what happens in life. If you say yes, things happen. If you say no, they don't.
I think one of the reasons we fell in love before we found the chateau is that we generally both have a hunger for life, and we love, experimenting, trying new things, and actually, that has sort of like led us to where we are. But there's so many things, 1,000,001 things that have happened here at the chateau that we will research the night before, and we will give a go. And I think that's been our real motto, because some of the stuff that we try, we're like, is this going to work or not? And you know what? Most of the time, it turns out all right.
And do you feel that you have created a monster with other people now wanting to buy chateaus?
We never say to anybody buy a chateau. We say go and do what you want to do. But a chateau is a really silly idea. Let's be completely honest about it. But the thing is, our chateau costs less than a bed sit in London. Wow. So we made some good decisions to get out and get away and do things. And if you want this sort of life, if you want to do it, go for it. Do not actually make excuses, because excuses aren't reasons. And what you have to do is you have to go for it.
Yeah, because you describe your chateau as your happy place, and not everyone can buy a chateau. But when people are renovating, what kind of stuff should they keep in mind to make their own happy places?
Have somewhere clean. Literally, because we had the young children, because remember, Dorothy was 0 and Arthur just had a second birthday, we always had a little area that a playpen for Dorothy wasn't a cage, honestly, but we had a little area that was clean that they could go to, and you had to always get to that because it's messy.
Renovation is grubby, and what's been interesting particularly about this chateau is that we had a very grubby first year and then had our wedding, and then it was all clean, and then
Angela's got a cleaning fixation as well, by the way. She just loves to clean.
What a relief.
I can make a mess faster than she can clean.
I tell you, I'm going to specifically answer your question though, but with what makes you happy, you've got to do something that you like. Don't always do things because your partner likes it, or you're allowed to have that little area that is yours and makes you smile.
Do you know what? Therein lies something that's really important. We have got Dorothy is our health and safety expert, by the way, just to put it in the context. But everything you do and everywhere you do, we are very, very aware that we're sort of 70 feet tall in places in the chateau. And there's things that you have to be very aware of. And I'm an electrical engineer, so I'm not scared by electricity and monitoring. Other people don't understand it. If you don't understand it, don't touch it. If you can't do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about DIY is it's not supposed to be that sort of dangerous activity. It's supposed to be something you do for fun.
Yeah. Very good advice.
No, exactly.
Well, he hears it now.
Don't chop your hand off with a circular saw. It's very embarrassing.
Yeah, with you guys on stage, what kind of show? I mean, just listening to you now, I can absolutely picture this stage show. But talk us through what people will see.
Well, we start off actually just so the idea is people get to know us, and it's the Dare to Do It concept, which is have a go at life.
The show obviously is in two halves, and the first half takes you to the point where we have found the chateau, but both of us have had very full and varied lives. So it's a chatting and it's a visual part, and then there's an interval, and then the second half of it we have a little bit of fun, and we're bringing over a 1920s bingo machine. We call it Chateau Bingo, and we've got prizes from the attic, and we've got slates from the roof that are all signed by the family. So we're bringing all of the prizes over.
100-year-old magazines.
Exactly. Wallpaper, and we have a little bit of fun with the audience, and then we do a virtual tour of the chateau as well, which literally we filmed last week. So we always try and make sure that we've just got the most up-to-date sort of current where we are at the chateau, and it's a chunky show, but for us it goes quite quickly.
I feel like I can't breathe hearing you describe this.
If you need any rude bingo call-out names, Amanda is your.
No,
she's got it all there.
Amanda, yes, please send them over. I'm so crap.
That's a photograph, but we'll let that one go.
That's up in the attic. Well, this sounds absolutely incredible. Just listening to you describe that, this is brilliant. So great to talk to the two of you.
Yes, so get your tickets. Dare to Do It. It's touring Australia from the 12th of February. Head to chateau.tv for all the date and ticket information. Dick and Angel, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us. We'll see you very soon.
I'll see you at the show. Thank you to both of you.
Can't wait, Amanda. Take care.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.